I trying to be in it? Hi! Guys, she like grabs my camera now. This is a problem. Hello everyone. So it was so windy out there, I could barely talk, and I'm sure you guys couldn't even hear me. But anyway, we like to start out the day. So since I work from home, my husband works from home, we have a 5-month-old, we have 2 dogs, kind of breaks up the day. So you guys know I love my walks. Like, I love any excuse to go on a walk, but a lot of you were asking, how can you break up the day like with working from home and de-stressing and all of that? And I feel like around 4:30, we'll shut our laptops and go on a walk and then come in and start thinking about dinner. And even after that, sometimes my husband still has calls, sometimes I still have some emails, but 4:30 is when we're starting to get in the rhythm of like, okay, day's almost over. What are we having for dinner? What are we cooking? What are we preparing? Do we need to stop at the store? I Instacarted this morning, so I got a bunch of different things. And I'm really excited for today's dinner because it's a 1-pot spaghetti, and I made meatballs earlier today. I love me a 1-pot anything. Yeah, I found the recipe on Pinterest. I will leave it down below, but yeah, if you're like me, you like 1-pan meals, 1-pot meals. Just so easy when you're cleaning and all of that. I hate making a million different dishes. Okay, so Violet's probably gonna be talking to herself while I'm cooking, so you might hear like, ah, like that's just baby life. So 2 things I wanna mention from the Pinterest recipe, and I will leave it in my description box. But the first is, she says don't use gluten-free spaghetti. She said you need the starch in it to all work in 1 pot. So the other thing I thought was interesting is she said to use something like this. This is a non-toxic pan by Caraway. And normally I wouldn't use this size to cook spaghetti. I would use like a pot, but she said to cook it all in something like this. Trying something new. Basically, the benefit of doing it this way is you're going to be cooking your spaghetti and making a like healthy sauce all in one thing. And then I already made meatballs earlier today, but if you want to add protein on them, that's what I'm using. And I do have a really easy meatball recipe. So I actually made meatballs earlier this morning. I can seriously whip them up so fast. I'm going to leave the video down below where I show in detail how to make them, and I'll even put a timestamp, so if you want to just check out the meatball part of the vlog, I'll leave that all down below. But as you can see, it's super simple. I just had out my camera and I thought, you know what, why not? I'll just fast forward me making them. But it's such a nice, healthy meal you can have, and you guys know I love to make meatball salads and I put them in spaghetti. But anyway, now going to tonight's recipe. So I used the whole container of cherry tomatoes. Next time I make this recipe, by the way, spoiler alert, it comes out delicious, but I want to use even more cherry tomatoes. I'm just a huge fan of tomatoes. So olives, tomatoes, and roughly chop your parsley. We're gonna take everything. We're gonna put it in here. Wow. See? Isn't that cool? Yeah? Can you hold that for me? Yeah, you hold that part. I mean, this is the whole reason I chose this recipe, is because it included capers. Anytime there's capers and olives involved, I'm on board.
With you, the sun is shining 24/7. 'Cause when we're together, it feels like we're in heaven. If it will get dark, you'll be my million stars. I know I can lean on you. Ooh, you catch me like a leaf falling from a tree. If I'll be a shooting star, you make a wish. No, I don't fake this kind of feeling, never felt so real. My heart is on the table 'cause you're my everything. I do, I wanna marry you.
Yeah. Okay, so after you get it to a boil, she says in the recipe to move it around with tongs. And yeah, I think you should use gold tongs and be extra. Oh, it seriously worked, guys. It looks so good. Just put it in my cute little ceramic pasta bowls. How good does this look? Okay, So it's 6 p.m. Everyone always wants to know when I eat dinner because I go to bed so early. So I added a little bit of cheese and some more parsley and a meatball. It is really good. I love anything with capers.
Wow.
Is this what you're playing for, Daddy? Oh, DJ, bye-bye. I looked down for 1 second and she's drooling everywhere. So I'm gonna give her a little sponge bath. We don't give her a bath every single day anymore. We used to. I don't know if I ever updated you guys, but her skin was getting really dry. And her doctor said that, I mean, she's 5 months, so if your baby's a little older, maybe don't take this advice. But she said not to bathe her in like a soapy bath every single day. Like every 2 days is good. But I do give her a sponge bath every day just because, look at that face. Just because she drools and with her diaper, I just feel like better. Yeah, I like to clean her up a little. I'm going to be having my dessert that I showed you guys on Instagram. It's like these healthy yogurt bars. They're called Yasso. And it's like a fudgicle. Kind of, that's like the best way I could describe it. So these are so popular. I feel like people have been posting these on Instagram, but my mom was like the pioneer first. Like she had these for the longest time, and then I started seeing them on Instagram. But they are yogurt bars, live active culture, so it's a probiotic, 100 calories, 5 grams of protein, and the flavor is fudge brownie. By the way, I did red nails for Valentine's Day. I did my toes red too. Hey guys, so we're actually in my guest room. I don't need to whisper anymore. I just got out of the shower. I'm still whispering. It's out of habit. But yeah, I've been like a little skincare nomad because my daughter goes to sleep in our room at night. So I've just been kind of doing skincare in my guest bathroom so that I don't wake her up. Even though I could shut the door and everything, I don't know, I'm just like paranoid because my husband was putting her to bed while I was showering, and it's just sad. Like, we think she's teething. But anyway, I've been doing it at night just like out of laziness. A lot of my makeup will come off in the shower, but as you can see, like my eyelashes are like still really hard. Like, you know, like the mascara doesn't come off all the way. So yeah, I want to show you some new stuff I've been using, like these alpha beta pads. I don't know, everyone always talks about these, so I wanted to get them. Saw that it's good for uneven tone or texture, wrinkles, large pores. You know, I developed melasma when I was pregnant, like here, here, here. Like a lot of people will be like, oh my god, it's freckles, but it's melasma. That's a pimple that I picked. It's a little scar. We shall see. I haven't been using it long enough to tell if it's going to make the melasma go away. But the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna wash my face for reals, not just like shower face. And yeah, I'll kind of walk you through what I'm doing because I do think the melasma's gotten better. Okay, so nothing's really changed with my face wash. I'm still using the Teamy Superfood face wash. And then I do use a skincare brush just because I feel like, I don't know, once you use a skincare brush, I feel like it's hard to go back. I try to at least always do that, like even if I don't have time to do anything else. I then just take my fingertips in the water and I go like this to my mascara. Because it is a tubing mascara, it'll come off with just water and just kind of like doing this, and like then all the mascara comes off. It's the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. I'll just turn this off for a second, but yeah, all this would have come off in the shower if I just like really did this, but I wanted to jump out really quick because I was going to sleep, and I want to show you guys like my routine. But see, like the mascara comes off. Then I go with these pads. Dr. Dennis Gross. They have steps. So it's step 1 and then step 2. And I just started, like I literally just got these. So maybe like 2 weeks I've been using them. I have a little self tanner on my face, so they kind of take off the self tanner, which is a bit of a bummer. So that's why I don't use these all the time. Anything to help the wrinkles. Then I think it's just like let that sit. I don't know. Then you go in with the second one. So the first one is, what is this even? I don't know, an exfoliator. And then the other one is an anti-aging neutralizer. Yeah, let's use that. I'm getting pimples here. Comment if you are too from the mask. I'm getting maskne. I don't even know what it is I'm doing. Fanning my face. Don't really use moisturizers that much anymore. One, because I ran out and never replaced it. I kind of just use skincare oils. This one is by Teamy. and it's their repair oil. Used this for years. I tried to use like things that I have for years just because that is like, look at that dip. Like you just can't beat it. Things that I know won't make me break out. I'm always stuck with that. But yeah, it makes my face look so glowy, and it's a lightweight oil. I actually mix this in with my foundation too. I go in with this. I love this stuff. It was actually one of my must-haves in my hospital bag because my lips kept getting so dry. And then I was so mad because then I left it at the hospital. But it's the Summer Fridays Vanilla Lip Balm. Makes your lips super glossy. I love it. Looks good over lipstick. And then like whatever's left from my face, I kind of bring to my hands. This is where my grandma used to always say, don't forget your hands. You really shouldn't forget your neck, but I self-tanned my neck, so that's why we skipped it. It looks like I'm not wearing pants. It's because I'm not. Just wearing my husband's sweatshirt. We both have this sweatshirt, but I can't wear mine as a dress. So I usually use a different notebook, but it's in my room. So I was writing notes in there earlier, but I have my backup notebook. Basically, this is like one of the things that has transformed my nighttime routine. I filmed a video where I was brain dumping. So it was just like anything that's on your brain, you just write down words. Like it doesn't have to make sense. It could just be anything, like whatever's on your brain. Someone commented on that video and was like, you should do this at night. You should try it too, Jared.
Yeah.
So wait, side note of brain dumping. Are you traumatized from tonight? I was telling them about how she's teething and it just like killed us.
Yeah, we just want to like cut our hands off.
Yeah, like
something.
Sacrifice. Jared was the MVP. He was like, "You're doing great, baby," and like motivating.
We tried everything. Yeah.
It was.
She's finally asleep and hopefully feeling better.
It was just like, if you have any teething advice for us, we would love it. Yeah, we're listening, because it was just like, I looked at, we both were like about to cry tonight.
She's a pretty easy baby. She really is. But
yeah.
She was just like so clearly having an awful time. And it's really sad.
Yeah, because it's
sad to see any baby cry, but when it's like your baby.
Oh, cut my heart out. Yeah, so my subscriber commented, instead of brain dumping, I think I was doing it like in the afternoon. She said brain dump at night. So basically, take your notebook, take your favorite pen. You start writing down all the things that are in your head. Maybe things that you have to do, maybe things that are stressing you out. You start writing it all down. That way it's not like in your head. Maybe it's even things you have to do tomorrow that you're stressed about. Start writing it all down, and then you sleep better at night because it's no longer things you have to try to remember.
Love it. Yeah, that's great. Then you have a list of to-do stuff too.
Exactly.
Love a good to-do list.
You love a good to-do.
It's a great idea. It's been tough.
Yeah.
I can't wait for, it's gonna be so cute when she has little teeth poking through though.
Yeah, like one little tooths. And anyway, and then we're gonna go to bed and brain dump, and I might even read a little bit of my book tonight. If you're doing the family book club, this is the book we're reading this month, Untamed by Glennon Doyle. Good night.